Sanibonani, sinibingelele emakhaya sithi welcome to Emperor's 2230 podcast. Igama lami ngiuNkosana Isibongo Kamavuso, abangaziyo bangibiza ngoVuso Line. Today on our studio sino Mr. Themba Mahlangu osivakashele namhlanje. Mr. Themba, sisacela ukuthi usibingelelele abalaleli emakhaya.
Ngiyabonga ukuthi ningamukele Mavuso. Njengoba ningamukela so hayi kuntshisakalo yami ukuthi nibe nami la ekhaya. Ngiyanibingelela nonke balaleli emakhaya. Amen.
Amen. Mr. Themba, siyabonga ukuthi u-honorishe our invite uzokhona la ekhaya. Balalele emakhaya namhlanje sino Mr. Themba njengoba besisishilo ofuna ukusisharela mayelana ne-lifetime experience yakhe okuyi-topic esinayo namhlanje. Mr. Themba, can you please tell us about yourself?
Mr. Mavuso, mina ngintshela but mina ngazalwa 1982, 23 July. Ngazalelwa bengihlala kaNdebele. It happened ukuthi ekhaya but they move beza ngabe emaplazini ngenxa zemzabalazo 85. And then that time langizalwa, I didn't see myself because I was young. And then ngithena ngihamba isikhathi kutholakala ukuthi ngizitholakala ukuthi nasengirishe iminyaka eyi-17 ngazithola ukuthi I'm living with a disability. And then ekhaya they were hiding me, bebangifihla banamahloni ukuthi banomntwana okhubazekile. And then bebangithatha bangibeke endlini all along. And then that time I was not going to school. Ngiqala isikolo I was ngidwitha udom. And then ukwenza kwami udom, it was many challenges is happened to me now. That time I was not proper walk, proper ngikhona ukuhamba kahle. That time I was not proper ukuthi isandla sami njengoba usibona sikhubazekile singasi right. Ampule ehlangothi lami le. And then the cause of lento leyo ukuze ngibe ngikhubazeke, it's my father. It's my biological father yenzeka lento le. He hit my mom. My mom was pregnant with me. And then the sandla sami lesinale nyawo lathuka. La buyele emuva. And then that time besihlala emaplazini kuneplazi bathi ngapha seKlipoti. And then besifunda eConsolid kuneyimayini bathi Consolid. And then kunesinye isitolo bathi kaMashaya itafula. I was kosengihlike kaMashaya itafula and then walk ngemzini kule plaza lela kaMafufela. And then kunensimi lapho phakathi. And then kulensimi leyo it was kunotshani kunani. And then that time I was supposed to ukuthi ngiyekhona. And then that time nangihamba ngifika phakathi utholakala ukuthi ngaba nenkinga one day, ngaba nenkinga ukuthi kunomuntu angilalela endleleni. And then that time it's a family member. And then ngaba nesigameko sokuthi he raped me that time.
He raped you?
Yeah, I was raped. And then that time I was a family member. I was not aware ukuthi ngikhona nokuthi ngizilwele because that time nangimbamba he was overpowering me because I was using one hand that time. And then that time utholakala ukuthi before kuzokwenzeka all those incidents uthole ekhaya kunemicimbi kunani kuvakashiwe kwenzakalani. Certain ukuthi mina angiyobona labantu labo. I was just look at the window bona abantu bajabulile bamnandi bonke enjoy. But me at that time I can't ukuthi ngibamite labantu. It was hectic my life. I started school, it was 1995. Ngakhona ukuthi uNkulunkulu anginceda ngafinisha 1998. It was good. You know, sometimes ngafeyila just once. Ngithe nangifeyilile once tholakala ukuthi hayi happen akuthola ukuthi ngihlula yilapho nalapho. Ngaba nama-challenges secondary. Umem Skosana, he told me ukuthi Themba, you can't do physics. And then I was able to do physics. You see, I can't do physics. I can't able to ukuthi ngikhona ukubamba i-T square. I prove myself good 2017. I did put ngihambe ngiyokwenza civil engineering, and then I was able to do drawing. That time I want to ukuthi Mase, you are wrong, because that time I can do anything, but I'm willing to ukuthi ngithole support to a community. Most of the time isandla sami silesibamba umuntu, and then I can help it ngalesinye isandla ukuthi ngikhona ukuthi help sikhona ukuthi siyekele lo muntu esimbambile. And then that time uthola umuntu wenzani uyacasukela ukuthi ungibambelani lo muntu, because most of the time isandla sami icontrola ngenye indlela. When I'm sad siyazicontrol, when I'm happy siyazicontrola sona. Adid ukuthi ngikhona ukudlala ibhola, but asangikhonakala ukuthi ngaqhubeka ukuyaphi, because ubaba kaDumisa Ngobe ukangitshela into ebaluleke kakhulu ukuthi if you gonna fall down ngalesi sinye isandla sakho, you can't play again. Ubani omunye umuntu ozofika kuphi ukudla, ubani omunye umuntu ozofita kwenzakalani, because uzoba injured soyi-2 izandla zakho, and then uzoba nenkinga ukuthi uqhubekele phambili. Maybe at least you can go ulo ufundele ukuba i-coach, because you know isoccer. And then I started ukuthi ngibe isoccer, ngibe i-coach.
Mr. Themba, ukhuluma kuningi. I will have to cut you there so that sokhona ukuthi si-understand sinababukeli emakhaya ukuthi, one, you have touched into yokuthi uqale isikolo usumdala ngenxa yokuthi bebakufihlile ekhaya. Last time we had Usisi Mbali here on our podcast. She was emphasizing or acela abazali ukuthi abangabafihli abantwana abakhubazekile emakhaya, ababe exposed to ama-opportunities as well, ngoba ukuthi bakhubazekile akusho ukuthi they are not able ukuthi bayenze izinto. Lokho ingabe ku-impacte kangakanani empilweni yakho?
Mr. Mavuso kade usisimbala la wangivuselela kakhulu, ngezwa injabulo phakathi kwami, because at the moment angisabhekile ukuthi mina ngizibhekela for mina side la, because ngibhekela abanye abafowethu abakhona. At the moment ngifikile ngahlala eMakawuse ngapha phambi Makawuse combined school. Bekhona umntwana, it was 14 years, naye bekangaya esikoleni ahleli. I was in pain ngibona le mntwana, and then ngibona the way kwenzeka ngakhona. Ngelinye ilanga bengenzile na ship bathi khona Street, and then I go Street ngilanga ngibuya early ngiyangena ekhaya ngihlala. Nangicela ukungena endlini ngiyaphuma ngithi ngesishop, nangithi ngibona lo mfana uwile, and then akekho umuntu ombonako that time. Ubona ubani umama wakhe nasekambheka, kanti umntwana ngimthuma istory, wayangathatha isikhathi nakathuthi umntwana uwile lendleleni, and then no one ukhonile ukuthi aphume endlini yakhe ayohelp. Nasiphuma ngigijima ngiyakuye lo mntwana nalo mama agijima yombheka umntwana wakhe nje, abantu abaningi basibheke ngama-window ukuthi kwenzakalani. It was so touch, bro. Most of the time ngifuna ukutshela nini bengikhuluma nomunye usisi ohlala eNzansi, ubusisiwe need help ukuthi naye atholakale afunda, akhona ukwazi ikhompyutha one day ukuthi maybe he can own i-company. Hayi ukuthi sikhubazekile ukuthi we can't do
We're not able.
Yeah, we able to do anything like most of the time. Just we don't get chances. People just undermine us, you know. Because at the moment, I just fail only N2. If I can do N2, I will be qualified as civil engineering. If I can finish, maybe get my proper like IT, I can come with the IT guy proper. But I know I have experience, but I don't have a qualification for IT. I have a business, my administration service. I can work any company to do marketing, to do what, to do administrator. all of that. I have a qualification for that.
Okay, Mr. Themba, uke wathatha many things njengoba besengishilo uma uqala. Uke wayisho ke nendaba yokuthi you were struggling ibus uma niphuma esikolweni. Even nishiya ekudeni, you had to walk home and someone whom was a family member wakulalela emahlathini and wakurapa. Um, how is that experience? Did justice served? Where is that a family member? Did you report that?
The family member threatened me with if I can talk, he's gonna kill me. The first one. And then I started with okay. That time I was doing maybe a SAPI. Yeah, now it's called grade 2. And then I thought that maybe if you say I can't talk, maybe people live with nemfihlo bangafuni ukukhuluma because bakhonile ukungifihla bangakhulumi. But I was struggling that time. That time I was faking sick. I didn't want to go to school. I was just laid down.
Were you affected by that rape?
Yeah, I was affecting because I was damaged most of the time.
Is she a female or a male?
It's a male. It's a male. It's a male. I can't go. I can't go proper to toilet. Most of the time, it was very disaster in the name. Cause the justice saved after he died 2019, and then is there I started talking. Is there I started telling my wife, I have an incident back where it's there. And last year, I started telling my mom, I have really 1, 2, 3. And I tell my brothers. When I told them, they were just maybe thought good I was joking because I can see their eyes, their reaction. They thought good that this guy is just bluffing or what. I don't know.
Mr. Themba, you have articulated to us that the cause of your disability, it was because of the gender-based violence. Your father hit your mom while you were still unborn. Uh, did your mom reported that case, or how is your relationship between you and your dad?
My relationship with my dad now is poor. We don't have a proper communication. At the moment, I wish good my mommy can get safe because my father he hit my mom first time. My mommy get miscarried, and then the second time I was pregnant, he hit my mom. My mommy get I was injured. Maybe a justice can come save my mom because my mom I can see my mom is not normal in his mind.
Is your
He
dad
have a
still
lost
alive?
time. Yeah, my dad is still alive.
Mm.
My dad is still alive.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember.
Is he still staying with your mom?
No, he's not staying with my mom.
Okay.
After I was born, my parents, my grannies just take my mom, and then
Because of the abuse.
yeah, because of their abuse,
Mm.
because of their abuse.
Hey, babukeli emakhaya, nani niyazizwela sino Mr. Themba Mahlangu osa sichazisela mayelana ne lifetime experience yakhe. Niyazizwela-ke ukuthi i-cause of i-disability yakhe it was ubaba wakhe uma ashaya umama wakhe ngesikhathi angekazalwa. Siyagqugquzela-ke kakhulu kubo baba emakhaya ukuthi abayekele lento le yokuthi bangahlukumeza abomama emakhaya because lento le ikhubazela abantwana or isihlukumezela abantwana even while they are still unborn. While siyibona-ke siyi-country ukuthi abantwana abahlala kuma-families anabazali abahlukumezanayo baphila kanjani, they becoming bully ey'kolweni, babhulisha abanye abantwana, bayahlukumezeka esikolweni. So siyacela kakhulu emphakathini ukuthi awuzame ukuthi bahlalisane, baphilisane ngokuthula kuzokwazi ukuthi sikhulise isizwe esi-right, esi-healthy kanti futhi esijabulile. Mr. Themba, uke wasi-explainela ukuthi ucale isikolo sakho uma una-17 years old. How was that experience?
Was not easy, bro. was so hectic. Because when I was reaching secondary, you can enter to I was in the same class with my younger brother. And then that time, it was not easy. Every children, maybe the other children, they're gonna tease you. You are too old for this class. They're gonna talk many things. I was in the bad space that time because other people they can maybe to give you that laugh. Because I remember I met my wife. It was 2009. Yeah, 2009 when I met my wife. I remember when I met him, I was attending an agriculture conference.
Okay.
And after that, when I was attending an agriculture conference, we are just talking. We exchange numbers. We are talking. And then when I was telling him, he said, "Tell me about yourself." I was telling him about myself. He just say, "Okay, can I come and visit you?" Like, okay, you can come. He came and visit me. And then when he just see when I'm staying where, and then he say, "Okay, I'm going." He going back. After he just called me one day, it was busy, I remember. He told me, "Good, on Monday I'm coming there, and then I'm going to stay with you. I'm going to resign tomorrow." I said, "Why?" Because
Resign when?
she was a teacher, and then he resigned. He come and stay me. I remember I was getting 700 and something for a grant, for a social grant. And then he came and stayed with me. That time when he came and stayed with me, 2017, 2012, after I was talking with my mom, and then it was not a good time. My mommy just kicked me out. And then in the church, they kicked me out because I was just staying with the lady, and then I didn't marry.
Oh.
And then uh, I was just saying, "Go back and stay home." I was not changing.
Mr. Themba, because of time, we will have to invite you. However, you came from far. But sesivala, njengoba usichazisele ukuthi you were once married, you were obviously exposed to opportunities because you were exposed to many things. You attended your agricultural workshops, you were schooling. What is the advice can you give parents out there who are hiding their children who are born with disability?
As I'm going to say, I can't say maybe I'm going to talk about children that are living with disability. There's a children who are able.
You have 2 minutes, Mr.
Kunabantwana bakhona ukuthi bangenza into engcono. But abantu aba-parents wethu, they don't give us that chance. They're gonna say, maybe you can do a law, and then you can't afford to do a law. That time maybe you can do IT, and then that time when you do IT, is there they're gonna judge you.
So, in short, parents tend to choose their careers for
Yes.
their children.
Yes.
So, those who are hiding them because of the fact that they are living with the disabilities, what can you tell the parents?
At the moment ngiyacela kakhulu bonke abantu abafihla abantwana la, ngicela abantwana babuyele bahambe baye emasente. Sekunabantu abakhona phakathi emasente. Mina ngizoya esenta siyoncedisana nalaba abanye abantu abakhona esenta. Ngizimisele kakhulu ukuvolontiya konke awukhona. Ngizimisele nokuthi kube nechinjo. Angisabhekile ukuthi kwenzakala yini. It's happened ukuthi kuba buhlungu utholakala umuntu omdala like wena Mafuso, you become mhlambe ube nenkinga, ube nokukhubazeka. And then that time
Bakufihle
painful.
ungabe exposed kuma opportunities ubheka wena uze washada nokushada nanoma ngabe bu-disabled.
That time is painful kakhulu. Utholakala ukuthi abazali bayakufihla, I was next kwenzakalani. Imfundo ibaluleke kakhulu. Zama ngamandla ukuthi utholakala umntwana wakho athole imfundo.
Listeners at home, that they are disabled, it does not mean that they are not able. We can expose them to opportunities. Most of you guys, you do have opportunities like to do your administrations and all that. As Mr. Themba beseka elaborated ukuthi uke waba go part of leadership lapha in one of our minds ayenza i-business administration. Mr. Themba, singathanda ukuthi ngelinye ilanga ungachasheka nawe futhi kungasikudala. Imaphi amanye ama-experience onawo ukuthi ababongeli bakhaya abanama-opportunities bangakusiza kanye futhi nabanye?
Bhuti wami kwamanje mavuso ama-opportunities amaningi engisawadinga. I have two companies are registered. I have a private company, I have a NPO, and then ngiphethe i-experience enginayo. I have i-civil engineering yami engakaphelanga. I have i-business administration iphelele right. I have IT experience, but I don't have a qualification. And I have ile experience of coaching. I have experience
In soccer,
in
njengoba
soccer.
uke wasichazisela before
Yes.
ukuthi ukhona uke waku-advise kahle ukuthi ungaba yi-good coacher, and thina sisakhula ubuscoacher nama-team amahle, very successful. You are able indeed. Mr. Themba, ungasitshela futhi nangendaba yakho ye-coaching?
Indaba yami coaching bhuti wami, it was successful very well, because but that time I was focused most of the time, taking my time, focusing the sports too much. And then my wife was so crying, but I don't have the time to her. And then that time I had to leave soccer. I'm still willing to go back to coaching. I'm still willing to go
I'm
back.
sorry to laugh, Mr. Themba. Your wife left her career because of you.
Yes, you left a
You
career for me.
left your career because of her.
Yes.
Wow, that's so motivating. Babukele makaya. Nalibona uthando.
You know, Mavuso, my wife was so special to me. He teach me love. I don't know ukuthi ngambonga kanjani, cause most of the time bengalazi uthando. I didn't get uthando. Uthando bengilitholile uthando lakama. It's a special one. Omunye umuntu engibonga kakhulu. Uma she was there for me. Nabanye nje abantu abakhona empilweni yami njengoba ngikhona manje ngibabonga kakhulu. I have a sister. She was there. He is still there for me. My sister is not a biological sister, but it's meant to work to me, because most of the time she's always there for me.
Always there.
She's always there. Yeah.
Mr. Themba, awungichazisele i-service delivery kamasipala ukuthi mhlambe kungabi negesi ekhaya, kungabi namanzi ekhaya, sokufanele ukuthi nowalanda kuma-jojo tank and ngapha uhlala uyi-one ekhaya, ingabe kona affecta kangakanani lokho?
No, for my side thing affected kakhulu. Mina most of the time I wish ukuthi one day mina masipala, because I'm using one hand. Masipala one day angakhona ukusibonelela. Maybe mhlawumbe i-jojo tank nayizothela ifike imegeyidini ngithele igubhu zami ngisifake endlini. It is good, but ukuthi uzokhona ukuyoshova ibhara, I can't afford ukuthi ngayoshova ibhara, yabona. Most of the time into ekhona ukuthi ngicela uncedo kakhulu. Most of the time I had to ukuthi upay umuntu ukuthi ahambe ayokukhelela amanzi, omunye akhelele 2 igubhu abaleka angasafuni ukukhelela.
Are you receiving a disability grant?
Yes, at the moment I receiving a disability grant, but it's too small. I can't afford, and because I have a child, but the child I have is I don't actually umntwana engibe naye nomkami, umntwana ongaphandle. Yeah, but I had to support ngikhona ukumsupport nayo.
Mr. Themba, kawasichazisela ukuthi umamakho, she was working. That means she is no longer working. Who is supporting her?
My mama with my afford njengoba kwenzakala njengoba i-grant ingekho. Sometimes okuningi ngimbize ngishare naye okuningi ngithenga.
At the same time,
at the same time it's too small, 2,000 you can't afford. But okuningi siyakubonga kuningi uNkulunkulu asenzela.
Yo, ngiyathemba nabantu baka-government iziphathimandla zazizwela abafowethu bastrugglisha kangakanani ngaleyo mali encane. Fanele ashere nomamakhe ukudla, fanele abhadale umuntu ukuthi amshuvele ingolovane amlethele amanzi endlini ngenxa yokuthi sometimes singumphakathi asibi namanzi emapompini. Babalaleli emakhaya sisanikhumbuza nokuthi ni-subscribe ku-Emperor's 2230 podcast. Mr. Themba, before siyivala, ungathanda ukuthini kubabukeli emakhaya, kubantu abaphila ngokukhubazeka njengawe, in terms of futhi ngi-emphasize kakhulu le ukuthi bangafihlakali emakhaya, not because ukuthi they are disabled, they are not able to do things. Some of them and most, they are able to do things, even those who think they are able, who can't do them. Ungathini kibo emakhaya?
Mina okuningi engikucela kubazali ukuthi abazali abathathe abantwana babuyele bafunde babe right, cause most of the time manje i-system iyayitshintsha, so ayisafani nalesi sikhathi sisakhula, ayisafani kwenzakalani, i-technology ingenelele kakhulu, okuningi ukufunda ngendlela engathi mina okunye engithanda uku-challenge for i-government ingabona ukuthi ama-challenges esiwabhekayo most of the time i-education ikisibambe singakhona ukwenza noma yini, cause kwisikhathi uyafunda ufunde ufike ka-grade 10 but uthole ukuthi nalo grade 12 wakhona akakusebenzile, akakwenzeli next, just kufana nokuthi you wasting your time, uthele isikhathi sakho that time osifaka. But nabangabheka your values ukuthi wena wenza ini, wena how capable ngani, njengoba ngikwazi ukuthi i-IT, because babheke ukuthi njengalo mntwana ukuthi singamnceda kanjani ukuthi achubeke kanjani nge-IT yakhe, singabheki ukuthi umntwana kose enzeni that time you can go to ukuthi hambe uyolusa inkomo, that time you can't afford ukuthi ungayolusana inkomo, that time wena kose le nkomo lezo uziphathe ube i-entrepreneur phezu kwale nkomo lezo, ube uwe ulo i-owner yale nkomo, not ukuthi wena uhambe uyolusana nenkomo. That time uyolusana nenkomo, that time is just ukuthi maybe you wasting your time that time, yabo.
In short, you are saying abazali kufanele ukuthi basupporte in all the ways. Uma umntwana afuna ukuya ku-art akaye ku-art, but very significantly balaleli emakhaya, uMr. Themba uthi i-fourth industrial revolution isifikile ila. Wonke umuntu he is able ukuthi angenza imali ayihlelele ekhaya digitally nanoma ngabe yiphi indlela. What he is emphasizing is to say kufanele ukuthi abazali ba-invest more ebantwaneni la bafuna ukuya kuma-careers, la abafuna ukuya khona, bangabachuzeli ama-careers la abafuna ukuthi abazali bangathanda ukuthi baye khona. Mr. Themba, siyabonga ukuthi sibe nawe ku-Emperor's 22 podcast. Kungasikudala sizothanda ukuthi singakumema futhi to elaborate or ufundise more abantu abasha la ngaphandle ukuthi yiphi indlela abangayithatha irregardless of ukukhubazeka kwabo, kodwa they are able and they are still relevant emphakathini. Ngaloko ke balaleli emakhaya nithi this is a wrap up until we see you again next week. Sithi thank you very much. We salute.